as she says goodnight to Jin and says, I love you. The scene now shifts to someone else. Someone in the bath says, why are you being so cute? I bet you're thinking about it, huh? I feel bad for Jin-san. But even without him alone, our fighting power won't change much. In fact, he could become our weakness. This is none other than the priestess, Yuri. She thinks to herself, I can see right through what our childish hero is thinking. Reki-chan plans to finish off the demon lord tomorrow and confess to Jin-san, but I'm sorry, Reki-chan, I cannot give up on this. No one understands the suffering of someone who had offered prayers as a saint since childhood. Since childhood, I have prayed as a saint, but no one ever understood my pain. It was the first time when he came. He says, whether it's something fun or painful, anything is fine. Would you tell me a story about you, Yuri? Why would you go so far from me? Was the question in her mind. The main character says, because we have all been saved by your prayers, but you have no one to turn to. I think that's wrong. Is such a thing even permitted? She asks. The main character says, it doesn't matter whether someone permits it or not. If there is anyone who says they won't permit it, I will punch them. I don't want to help the saint. I want to help Yuri. She was successful in hiding her tears then, but now it just won't do. Thinking about this, she caresses her own body in the bath, thinking, Jin-san is such a kind person. Even my frozen heart melts when appealing with such passionate eyes, thinking of him saying, I want to support Yuri. That is what he said. I cried then and couldn't respond, but the perfect time has finally come. That lonely look when leaving the room. Did he get his heart broken, thinking he was rejected? Don't worry, Jin-san. I will use everything of the saint to heal you now. Virginity? What's that? I will just quit being a saint. Besides, that is another reason. This is for both of them as well. After defeating the demon lord, the party will be disbanded, and it would be difficult for Jin-san to meet us due to our positions. However, if he has the position of the saint's husband, the country and the people cannot treat him poorly. It will also become easier for Reki-chan and the others to meet him. Reki-chan should be sleeping by now. Seriously, Ryushia is probably preparing for tomorrow. This is the perfect time for me to cross the line. As she arrived and opened the door of the main character's room, saying, Jin-san, I am coming in, what she found was not what she thought. There was no one in the room. She was a bit surprised as well as confused, but then she saw a letter on the desk. Jin-san, where are you? As she read, she grew angrier and angrier, saying, that old elf, and clenching her fist, in some different part of the world, we see a portal, and the main character, as well as Ryushia, coming out of it. Thank you for coming all this way to the village, Ryushia. Teleportation magic is child's play. So simple, the main character says. She replies, you said before this is a secret art only sages can use. She says, if it's for a friend, I don't mind. Besides, I was actually interested in Jin's hometown too. You will show me around, won't you? He says, of course. Thinking, honestly, I was grateful that Ryushia brought me here. I don't know what face to show everyone, but what can I do? He says, I'm always in debt to you, Ryushia. She says, are you still saying that? I just need to return by tomorrow morning. Until then, wanting to deepen the bonds with a companion isn't a bad thing, right? He says, that's true. I'm really happy. Honestly, I was a bit down. I can't offer much hospitality, but please come with me. With an elvish smile, she says, oh, it's almost time. Ryushia Eldia, born as an elf, and now over 2,800 years old in human terms, thinks, I'm at an age where my peers have already started families, but I was so absorbed in research that I had no time to think about marriage. Before I knew it, I had both feet firmly planted in spinsterhood. As she was home, she was heartbroken because no man wanted a woman like her. I cried to my parents, but it was already too late. Even though I have the sage blessing, no, perhaps because I am a sage, I was avoided. In the end, I couldn't even get married. But as that was happening, I took this as an opportunity and chose to accompany the hero on her journey. Jin, whom I met there, was different from other men. When I tried to make my spinster